guys, welcome to Imperium, Great Battles of Rome, as you can see. We are just gonna jump in here and see what sort of fun we can have. I'm trying out
The year 134 BC. The impregnable Numantia has become the refuge of the resistance forces confronting Rome on the Iberian Peninsula. After 20 years of failures, the Senate assigns Scipio Aemilianus the task of subjugating the rebel city once and for all. The Roman general lays siege to the city.
Ave Scipio Aemilianus! I'm glad that Rome has sent you. Our situation is desperate, and we have lost nearly all of the fortifications in the area.
Well, that doesn't sound particularly good for us, does it?
What? Cornelius Flavius, prepare your men. We'll march towards Numantia, and this time we'll leave no stone unturned. Our first priority is to recapture all of the outposts that those damned Iberians took from us.
As you command, Scipio.
Okay, sorry about the beeping there. That, per usual, is my pump going off. And actually, give me just a moment. I'm going to see if I can do a couple of changes here, because it seems like the sensitivity for the mic audio might be just a little too high. Although, of course, it's possible that I may not be able to do the same sort of, I'm not sure exactly what you would call it. There were some options in the other software I was using that made it pretty easy to cut out background audio. And I am not seeing the same sort of option. Well, that is really unfortunate. So hopefully that's not going to be too ridiculous for you guys to listen to. Let's see here. So, Well, I mean, there's only so much I can do with the first tryout, and that is exactly why we're doing this the way we are. Anyway, let's get on into it. See what we're taking on here. So, reinforcements have arrived in your fort. It would be wise to join them to your army. Yeah, probably. Capture as many forts as you can. The more you control, the more reinforcements would arrive. Sounds good. Scipio Aemilianus must survive, and Numantia must be captured. Sounds like a plan. Looks like we've both got pretty decent items here. Although it seems like our other captain is doing whatever he wants to do, which is quite alright. Would prefer that he only did what I asked him to do, but it's okay. It's all good. No losses as yet. Let's just pop off some healing just in case. Now, the skills that we have at our disposal are Epic Attack, which increases our hero's damage by 5. Battle Cry, which increases the level of every attached warrior by 1 for 8 seconds. Troop Healing, which is very nice. I think I'll pop that in, max it out. We've got Survival, which says attached warriors have a 10% chance per skill point to eat without spending food, which is very handy. Every attached warrior has a 10% chance per skill point to gain 3 stamina upon killing an enemy for Euphoria. Well, I'm sure we will find ways to use all of those. In the meantime, though, we're going to stick, let's see, what do we want to move over here? Probably some of the archers. And then we can do 6 more. So let's just go with the Hastati here. Principes have arrived as reinforcements. That's also very good.
I can withstand any blow.
Right. So what we'll do,
Where's the battle?
if I do it the right way, I'll have Cornelius Flavius just defend here. He's got Team Attack, which increases the damage of every attached warrior by 1. Team Defense, which increases the armor. Quick March, which increases the speed of every attached warrior by 5%. That sounds very nice. He also has Epic Attack and Vigor, which increases the chance of attached warriors getting 1 additional stamina while eating. Very interesting. So, I'm not sure.
I will conquer for the Senate.
What the map looks like, because this is my first jump into it.
I can withstand any blow.
We are about to find out. I'll take the Principes from our fort and join them to Cornelius. Ooh dear. Should probably pay a little bit of attention. Taking a little bit of damage, not too much. It's also gained a level, which is very nice. Let's, oh. I'd already forgotten about the healing we have, which probably would have saved the 1 unit that we lost. I believe was an archer, but I could be wrong. So, now we've got...
Thank you for freeing me, Roman. In the past, these places were filled with traders, but in these hard times, the Iberians have converted them into military garrisons. I'll personally see to it that for each recruitment outpost that you liberate, a merchant will provide you with food and water.
Excellent. Well, that sounds very handy.
I do not fear death.
So what we've got is 3,000 food there. Perfect. Okay, and then we've got some more healing water here. Excuse me. Good lord. Don't worry, I'm not choking. We'll switch out the 1 healing water he had for the new one once we take care of this little excursion here.
Onwards, legionnaires!
Scipio Aemilianus has gained another level. We don't need to pop the healing yet. They are very adamant about laying siege to the fort here. Okay, well, let's pop healing real quick. I'm gonna try and lose as few of our troops as possible. We'll go up more in the food skill, because why not?
It is an honor to
Let's
fight on the
let's
front
take care of this before we start having issues, please. Thank you.
line. In
Awesome.
formation.
Okay.
Mars,
Finish
give
off the
me your
last defender
strength.
there. Don't have a whole lot of food left over there, so what we will do is take 1,000 from the new fort, transfer it back to the old. Now we have a mercenary leader. Says, "You have freed me, Roman, and a mercenary always pays his debts. Is there anything I can do for you that you wish for?" And he offers us a trident warrior, war elephant, or a Valkyrie. That's a hard choice. War elephant, probably not a great idea, because I'd imagine that they eat a crap ton of food.
All right.
Go with a Valkyrie. And we get the one. Very cool. She's got toughness. The warrior's health increases by 5 points per level. Very nice. And Power Strike, which kills the target with one strike if the target is damaged, and its maximum health is twice less than that of the warrior. That's complicated. She also has a King's Belt, which adds 600 maximum health and 10 armor.
No one can stop me.
Well, that is excellent. So we've got another 9 archers in the fort back there.
Let us honor
We will
our
just
standard.
continue along the way. 9 archers isn't exactly, you know, the savior of the world. Oh boy.
Mars,
We've got
give me your
quite
strength.
a lot of enemies here. It's pretty early to pop off some heals, but again, we're trying not to lose a huge amount of troops, because I haven't seen any Praetorians pop up yet, and if we lose one of the 4 that we have, that's going to be very disappointing. Alright.
Sir, Rome has sent reinforcements to this outpost. If you capture more outposts like this one, the Senate will continue sending men. However, failing this, you will lose the trust of Rome, and they won't even send you a single legionary.
Wow, a single one, huh? That's not great. So essentially, we have to protect everyone that we get
Onwards, legionnaires!
and cross our fingers that nothing goes wrong. It's very handy, potentially, to have a village right here. Although there is only 10 population, which is right here. So the food production is going to be very slow. Uh-oh. Hey, pay attention, please.
Give me
Thanks.
your strength.
They are not paying any attention to us, which is fine. We've got 7 principals. I think the first time I was talking about them, I called them principes. just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. My cat is absolutely determined to be the most annoying he can possibly be. Okay, so we should be alright. Good thing we got the 7 principles out of there, though. Because otherwise, more than likely, they would not be alive right now. Pop some healing on everybody real quick. Has gained another couple of levels, which is very nice for us. Alright, now we can return to capturing that village. Again, not that it's worth a huge amount, currently at least. But I'm sure it will come in handy at one point or another. Okay, so what can you do for us? Not a whole lot. I didn't expect anything else, but it would have been nice to have
Archers ready.
a bit more of a stable food income. Give me just a second. Oh.
Subjugate the enemy.
This wasn't good to get distracted by, I will tell you that much. We lost a whole shit ton of units right there.
I will conquer for the Senate.
Okay, so we got 9 more archers there. Didn't get any in our original fort, which is interesting.
Sir, we have freed a few Roman prisoners. Apparently, the Iberians are holding many of our legionaries captive in the training camps. If we could free them, we would have more men for our legions.
Holding many of our legionaries captive in the training camps. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Why is there a random group of 9 archers in there with no food? Don't know. But now at least we've sorted out our troop losses. There's not a whole lot of food hanging around here, though. This could get very dangerous.
Let us honor our standard. Mars, give me your strength.
A bunch of level 10s in here. Alrighty. Oh dear. I'd like to keep that Valkyrie alive if we can. Whoa. They are real determined. Question is, oh, yep, question answered. I was wondering if they were more determined to take on the military post or our fort back here. Thank you, sir. I was gonna say, we need to get over there as fast as we can. And he has gained another level, so seeing how quickly his stamina runs out, I think we're going to go for Euphoria, but I don't know if that affects the heroes or not. I would assume not, because that would be our luck, but we'll see. And now, actually, that we have I can't believe that's 100%.
It would be a smart idea to go to the enemy rally at this moment.
Okay, so another mercenary leader. I'm gonna take a Valkyrie again. I do rather enjoy Valkyries. But anyway, as I was saying, now that we have the food survival skill maxed out, it seems that we are not eating at all, which is pretty handy. It's a little risky to send all of our food. Oh, hey, look, there's Praetorians in there now. Nice. It's a little risky to send all of our food away.
We will subjugate the enemy.
Just in case I'm wrong.
Mars, give me your
But I don't think I am. At least I hope so.
I am the chosen of Rome.
What do we have here? We have a scroll of death. Not particularly useful. Oh dear. Okay. We've got women warriors. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, I guess we'll just continue the way we were going. Looks like we also have potentially another ruin up here, but it's hard to tell if that's just
Death before retreat.
I don't even know what you would call them, but like stone stands, I guess, but
No one
oh
can
dear.
stop me.
Let's get that Valkyrie out of there. That could have been close. We've got priests in there. Very handy. Excuse the embarrassing voice crack there. Let's hope that never happens again. So, what do we want to do? I'm gonna say that we give up some archers here. And we can send them over to Cornelius in exchange for the priests, because having automated healing
Fight to the death.
sounds exceptional to me. Well, we've got gladiators as well.
Archers
Let's
ready.
just hope that the priests don't end up getting themselves killed. And we will go for another point in Euphoria. That Valkyrie got pretty dangerously close to passing on. Man, there are a lot of you. Let's throw some damage out. Pop a heal from him. Also go for another point in Euphoria. Oh dear. Well, this isn't good. And he is actually starving.
My bravery is legendary.
Well, I would rather the Praetorians not die. The rest of them, it's debatable what their use could be. It looks like there's another village here. Yes, indeed there is. Another 10, yeah. Not really enough, but we will have to make do. And he will just have to come all the way up here, I guess. Not getting reinforcements in our original fort, which is kind of concerning, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So seeing this fort here,
I can withstand any blow.
just get everybody sorted out before we run on in. Alright, cleaning up pretty good. Man, it's really surprising how much damage the Valkyries take. I expected them to be a little bit more hardy.
I will conquer for the Senate.
Right, we've got some reinforcements through. Looks like we got more gladiators. Nothing there, and they are starving, unfortunately. We will actually do... He's fine now, because he stole off some food from that last fort. We'll move him up to this one. That way the actual supplies going there, and he'll be able to make use of it. I'm not sure if there's any point... Oh boy, let's not go deal with that yet. Oh look, they've got an actual captain here. Coronio. Probably absolutely butchered his name, but... Whoops. What can you do? Hey, let's take care of that, shall we? Oh boy. Let's pop off a quick heal there. Another point in Euphoria. Alrighty, good, good. It'd be handy if we had the survival skill on both generals, but alas, that is not the case. Suppose we can't have it too easy, can we? Don't necessarily have to take care of this. Bring another general, or nope. Alright, so he got 8 velites. Interesting. Ooh, that is a lot of damage right there. Okay, so we'll keep going with Milianus. See what sort of trouble he can get himself into. Cornelius should be okay, I would imagine. pop him on out here, take care of the horses. He's the more likely to lose troops than, we lost one of the Valkyries. That's what I get for not paying attention. Let's send the Praetorian over there to pick that up. Perfect. Sir, I would rather you not go in there. Thank you. So, 2 more priests. And we'll send the other 2 back here to Mr. Flavius. I know there's quite the back and forth on whether it's Flavius or Flavius, which, you know, I'm no professional as far as Latin goes, so take it with a grain of sand. Really, you guys are pretty daring, considering I'm still sitting in here. Kind of curious. Oh, well, they're sure pulling out all the stops, aren't they? Wow, okay. We're gonna lose quite a few troops here. There's nothing we can really do about that. Unfortunately, one of them was the Valkyrie. Man, it's wild how much damage they did. That is insane.
I am the chosen of Rome.
This is quite concerning. And when they really pull the stops, they pull the stops. Goodness gracious. And then when they recapture something, they automatically regenerate the garrison. Wow, that's special.
I do not fear death.
That is real special.
For Mercury!
It's a good thing we've got plenty of troops back here, huh? Provided they don't get absolutely destroyed by the catapults here.
For retreat. Ready.
Okay, so seems like that one's not the focus of attention anymore, which is good. And we've got more principles in there. Don't know if either of these will actually continue getting reinforcements or not. So what we'll do is leave just a bit of a garrison there. Would be nice if we could transfer the food up here to this fort. But unfortunately, we cannot. So we'll throw the other principles we just got in with Aemilianus and see if maybe we can sneak up here to grab this this other village here. Would be nice if there was a couple out here.
Fortune and glory. Onwards,
It looks like it might be all blocked off by a mountain range. Ooh, this might be a little dangerous for those Praetorians. Let's just have them wait here till he can come back.
Ready for the fight.
Let us honor our standard.
Let's try to skirt that outpost there.
I do not fear death.
Okay.
Give me a target.
Let's run them over there. Get these other Praetorians lined up with him. Honestly, we can probably cut off the food here. 'Cause yeah, they're not getting any, and they're not getting any. Which makes sense because the quest marker there. Okay, so everybody's set to go. We'll be able to pick up that King's Belt again. It's a shame I can't see the other one. Although, it should still be on that Praetorian, wherever he may be. It's pretty difficult to tell when they're not standing still. Yeah, we did lose one.
The guard is here.
Okay, let's try and get the priests out of combat, or firing range of that other fort, please. English is apparently not my strong suit. So we don't have anything in the chest there. All they've got down here are some cavalry. That should be fairly easy to take.
Let us honor our
Good,
standard.
good. And we'll see what they throw out for us, if anything. Accepting, of course, another group to take on. And the good thing about this, of course, is that because they're all, as far as I've noticed, a minimum of level 8, we're pretty easily able to gain levels.
It is an honor to fight on
And
the front line.
let's move this Astadi back for a second. Just get everybody recentered.
In formation.
Try not to lose too many, if any at all. Alright, last one of this group.
Ready for the fight.
Looks like there was somebody sitting over here. Ah, there we are. Another 4 Praetorians.
Before retreat.
Very good. We'll throw one back in there because you can only take 3 anyway. Alright, what do you got for us, if anything? Supplies. Very nice. Just what we needed. We'll take that and throw that into the fort. Give them a little bit of breathing room.
Death before
Alright,
retreat.
so I guess we will make our way back
will
down
conquer for the
here.
Senate.
See if there's anything else we can clear out. Oh, there's some cavalry sitting around.
In formation.
Let us honor
More
our
reinforcements have
standard.
arrived. Looks like it was more Praetorians. Very nice. Pretty elite troops, but I do have to say it's kind of a underwhelming number of them. Although I am thankful for it, because feeding them is not easy. Okay, so it looks like we might have something special coming up here. We do have some ruins. And they do actually have some healing in them, which is nice. I don't know how far back this is going to go. What is this? There's a town hall sitting here. Was in that was one of our notes, wasn't it? Oh, maybe not. Interesting. I could swear somebody was talking about a town hall. Look how close it was to us. That's crazy. Hopefully we will get something interesting from it. Oh, look at that. We actually got some tribunes here. It's the first we've seen of them.
I have been hardened by 1,000 fights.
Taking a little bit of a beating up there with Emilianus. Okay, we'll keep them out for just a moment. We'll pop the tribunes out to take care of the one catapult here. Alright, they are good. Tribunes will pop back in there. No funny times, gentlemen. We'll have the archers concentrate on the catapults as much as we can. And we will, of course, pop the tribunes out just in case. And then rat on back in there. Alright. See what it says about the town hall here. We'll clear up one of these catapults real quick.
It's an honor to serve Rome.
Let's run them on down there. Looks like we've got more incoming.
For Mercury!
My bravery is legendary.
Somebody's planning on building that catapult.
Onwards, legionnaires!
Quite a few someones, it seems. Let's pop the quick heal there. Not really sure about using this level thing, so we don't need it. But it might come in handy at some point. Look, there's another outpost here.
For Rome!
Alright, see what this town hall does for us, if anything. There we go.
Ave, Scipio! The Senate is pleased with the development of the campaign. They have sent me with my chariots to be placed under your orders. The stronghold north of here dominates the entire region. If we can capture it, we will be able to observe everything that happens within the region.
Okay, Chilo. I thought chariots couldn't be under a general's control, but
The enemy.
apparently I'm very wrong. Okay, so now we're just gonna funnel all the food to this town hall that we can spare. There we are. We'll have everybody run on over.
Give me a target!
That's a lot of troops to run. But, get him over there. This village at least has 20
Onwards, legionnaires!
instead of the usual 10, which hopefully will come in very handy. Double the potential production at least.
On the move!
Could be headed into trouble here. So let's just double back real quick. We'll take that outpost there. See what they want to do about the reinforcements. So I don't know if they'll just pop into the town hall or what might happen. Right, he is set there.
It's an honor
Though
to
I
serve.
should, real quick,
The guard is here!
both assign
I do not
him
fear
to a slot here. Oops, if I can click in the right spot. Alright, what are they going to say, if anything? Well, this is an interesting setup here.
Retreat!
For, I mean, granted it is only a watchtower. Reinforcements have arrived, apparently. Ah, yes indeed they have.
Battle calls me!
18 archers. Not exactly what I need, but it's alright, we'll take them. We are absolutely burning through our food. Now this watchtower seems like basically it's gonna function as the majority of a city. Oh boy, hello. Yeah, there's an awful lot of you coming down, aren't there? Seems like most of them are 12. Scipio has reached another level, 38 now. Very nicely done, sir. So, there is a golden ankh in this ruin, which increases the bearer's armor by 8 and his health by 500. Not bad. We'll throw him in there real quick. Well, there's some gladiators in there. It looks like there's something here, but it's hard to tell. Right. So 500 health more and 8 armor for Emilianus. That's very nice. He's not really taking a huge amount of damage, but his safety is paramount, apparently. Okay, so it's the only way up there through here. Reinforcements have arrived. 16 velites there.
I do not
May
fear
as well
death.
just move the gladiators over. They will all be starving soon enough, unfortunately. Alright, there we are. So, the question is, do they have a gate? No, but what they do have, and we should actually save real quick. If I can spell. Hopefully the typing wasn't too loud. Again, There's not a whole lot I can really do about the excessive noise, but at least until I can figure out how to run everything. It is, after all, my first use of this software, so hopefully it's not too terrible. No, Heirdred, level 20. Frightening. The man has power. There's an awful lot of archers here. Granted, we're so high level at this point that they're not doing a huge amount of damage to us, but enough that we are still losing troops. And everyone that's under his assignment is exceptionally important. Oh dear. Yeah, you need to come down here, sir. He's not gonna make it in time, so hopefully they don't hate us too much back in Rome. But they may well indeed. Don't run away now. You people caused this. Okay, so let's not waste more time here, please. Just need you guys to capture the watchtower there. Thank you. Fortunately, they did run far enough away. Are they going for the fort here, though? A charioteer says, "Sir, we have captured a key position to explore the whole area, and we have discovered a settlement to the northeast that supplies our enemies with food. It would be best to capture it before attacking Numantia." Yeah, sounds pretty wise to me. Note of food storage. Yeah, and now we can see everything. And there is actually an outpost down here that we should take care of once we've recaptured the one that they took from us. So let's throw the charioteers in there. We can do some recruiting here if we really want to. You know, that's really the question, isn't it? So we don't really need more troops when we can't feed the ones we have. So they've got quite the group hanging out there. We could get some enchantresses, it looks like. He actually has administration, which increases the maximum number of warriors attached to the hero by 2 per skill point. That's pretty handy. Ooh, seems like we are getting quite run down here. There's a few of them hanging around. About the most useful thing we can do really is just strengthen the archers that are on the walls and increase the maximum population of the stronghold as well. See that being particularly useful. I should put them back in there.
To the death!
And he can take the last remaining chariot there. So, what else can we do? We can sell food, not particularly useful. We've got plenty enough gold. Not super worried about that. We're just barely maintaining
I do not fear
any
death.
food here, unfortunately. So, food storage, huh? What do we got? Braco, level 33. Good lord. Okay, let's take a quick overview of what we've got going on. Is there any point to capturing the rest of these currently? I guess we could send out
Give me a target.
a ridiculous number of archers we have in there for now. They're not going to be able to do much because they're almost all dead at this point, but reduce the burden somewhat. Whoa, hello. It would definitely be nice to get all these villages, that's for sure. Alright, let's continue with you guys down southeast. And we will bring up
Give me a target.
Flavius here.
Death before retreat.
Well, we move Emilianus on out. Ooh, there's quite a few of them in here. That's a danger, isn't it? Yeah, as expected, the archers there got pretty well wiped out. So we'll send some gladiators and velites over there. They're really not going to be able to do much either, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Well, don't really, again, have much use for investing in recruitment back at the watchtower, but we've got the gold, we may as well. Yeah, let's try not to get dragged into there just yet. No, guys, I said not to get dragged in there, please. Thanks. Really appreciate your willingness to listen to orders. Oh boy. Alright. Round 15.
I will conquer for the Senate.
And unfortunately,
Onwards,
we don't have
Praetorians.
the same number of
Mars,
healers here.
Give me your strength.
Or the experience, actually, as well. That could get,
Onwards, legionnaires.
could get a little dirty here.
On the front line.
Of course, we can also send
I do not fear death.
the 32 troops we've got in there currently on up. Okay, not guys, you're not
To the death.
really not listening here, are you?
My general.
I get it. I get it. You don't want to listen. That's fine. But I need you to. And I need you to do it now.
For the Republic.
Should have expected they'd come real quick. clear these guys on out. Guys and gals, actually. There's some few women on in there. Okay, let's not get too sword happy there, guys. Don't want to do anything stupid. Oh, well, we did, didn't
I am deadly.
we? Yep. There he is, Braco, level 33. Yep, killed a Praetorian there. Yikes. Alright, can we get as many of y'all as we can? Concentrate on him, please. Thank you. Right, let's grab a Praetorian that doesn't have anything. Get him all sorted out. 1200 health and what is it? 60 more attack? Yeah, that's yummy. It's good, strong Praetorian right there. Ooh. Couple of real close calls on some of our troops. Yeah, got 8 more Praetorians in there, which is very nice for us. Keep investing in recruitment, I guess. There's not a whole lot else going on for the Watchtower.
Ready for the fight.
Sorry, yep, go ahead and finish her off, that's fine.
Mars, give me your strength.
And now...
Death
well, I was gonna say we could go get the village here, but that is a no-go currently. Doing okay for food here now. Let's see. Enchantresses, unfortunately, can't do any healing. That would be a little too overpowered for the state of things right now. So we'll send these 26 troops on out. 8 Praetorians in there, so hopefully they'll be able to do some damage. Although, of course, they are going against level 8 plus, 4 plus, I should say. So maybe they won't do a huge amount, but every bit helps. Alright, now we've got one of their villages with 30 population this time. There are quite a few troops in this trade post. There's one population in that the guard tower there. Makes sense, but still kind of funny. Tantamo there, level 1. This is neat. And then we've got Caranio here, level 20. Another Tantamo there. Level 12. These guys around their town hall are starving. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing, but I could be wrong. Taking quite the beating in this foray here, that's for sure. The first bit of food going on over there, and another one here as well. Oh, good. Actually did put in quite a bit of work. More reinforcements, 18 Hastati, nice, nice. Alright, we've got another mercenary leader, so...
It will be my pleasure.
Let's try out the Trident Warrior. And he does have freedom, so he can't be attached to anyone, which is pretty unfortunate, but...
Who dares taste my
cool thing is that he can heal anytime he kills an enemy, so that, if done right, can be quite handy. A couple left of our troops we sent out there. Now we have a little food on the way, so even though it goes very quickly, because everyone is just dying of starvation, eventually...
Fight to the death!
Yep, see? Dies as soon as it gets there. Yikes. Eventually, we'll be able to
As swift as the wind.
have an actually decent amount of food going on. We're doing pretty decently here. And actually, I'm gonna take most of their food and send it up to the watchtower. They need it more than the town hall. And fairly soon after that, we'll have this village, and then this one. There's also a Stonehenge here, which could be potentially useful. Not really in our case. I mean, we could jack our own troops up to a guaranteed level 20, which could be handy, but that's about all we'll get from it. It's not a bad thing by any means, but... Okay, so everybody's just slowly healing up. For 1,000 gold, we can actually heal everyone to their full potential, which is good. Not sure what these guys are doing. Something is not quite right with the scripting, it seems. So they should not be stopping. But it's all good. I mean, feels kind of cheap, but I'll take it. Otherwise, we might be in quite the position. Oh dear. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Not that. Oh, he got kicked out, actually. That's really sad. Oh, and he's dead. That was very short-lived. And we lost another 5 units up here. Very unfortunate. At least this town hall should be fairly easy to take, because they don't have too much going on as far as the defenders go. Sad to lose that Trident Warrior, but all's well that ends well, and it will indeed end well for us. Okay, so let's just pop on in here, take the town hall, and then we should be pretty well set to go. Take the troops from the outpost there. Shame that they're all starving, except for the newest troops, but what can you do? We'll pull the really injured Hastati back, give them sort of a quarter of a second to heal, as much as they can in that short amount of time. I mean, we've only lost 4, so that's not too bad. Okay. So let's see here.
We've captured the stronghold. Numantia won't be able to endure much longer without food.
Yeah, let's hope.
We've also discovered that the guard tower supplies archers to the outer walls. If we could capture it, it would leave Numantia vulnerable.
Yeah, okay.
It's an honor to serve.
Looks like everybody except for this group here is running on back. So how does it mean supplying archers exactly? Very interesting. So they say food storage. Oh, okay. So I wonder if we had just captured the food storage town hall, if, as it seems, all of the villages would have just become ours. If that was the case, that could have saved us some time and troops, but
Death before retreat.
you live, you learn. Actually throw them into watchtower, this extra 3,000 food here. And we'll get to working on the archers level here. Again, we don't need the recruitment. Get enough troops as it is.
I am the chosen of Rome.
Alright, you guys can head to the center there, where we'll give them a little bit of replenishment, and then we can send some of them on up to Emilianus here. Get his troops all bolstered. Taking quite a bit of damage, but we didn't lose anyone in that scuffle. So far, anyway. The day is yet young. Somebody is chinking away at this this fort here. That's pretty funny. Alright, so let's send the Praetorians up to him. That'll give him 10 more, and then Principes, which should see him settled, essentially, for troops. But let's actually have them hold here for just a moment. And good to go. Oop, well, we lost one. Thankfully, none of our 4 priests recently have died. Okay, so now we can finish capturing this. Still working away at it pretty quickly, actually. He is a level 8. There's not enough population here. Yeah, that makes sense. This is also one that doesn't have that other building, unless I'm completely blind. Alright, what we'll do is have the 17...
It would be a smart idea to go to the enemy rally at this moment.
Right, sure. We'll take another Valkyrie. Again, very, very disappointing that we lost the other 2. But, what can you do?
Fight to the death.
We're actually gonna need to come over here and clear this guy out. He's gonna capture that outpost all by himself. Sure his family would be quite proud of him. Again, we'll just get everything sorted out over here. Right, and you guys came from where exactly? Very curious. Very curious indeed.
I can withstand any blow.
Have these Astadi do a little bit of damage. Some of them are unfortunately not going to make it, but I think they will be just fine. Did get more reinforcements, a ridiculous number of archers. Okay, so what is their plan here? Alright, they're gonna take on the trade post, and it looks like send a couple down here.
Loyalty, honor, and glory.
Take this military post, but of course we're going to get in their way, even though I'd much rather be going for this trade post here. And they took it. Have those 13 actually go back. I don't think they're going to be able to defend it themselves, unfortunately. That is the way of things. Hopefully they'll be able to hang on long enough for Emilianus to get back over there. Yeah, they're doing just fine. Well done, gents. Well done. You held out. I would say I'm proud of you, but I'm not, so I won't.
Give me a target.
We'll send this ridiculous amount of archers and the Praetorians to hopefully clear out some of that disgusting group there. Although, actually, what we could do is send them to this town hall, get them some food, and we'll actually send these principals to take care of a couple of them. Probably not going to do super well. I mean, it is only archers, so maybe they'll be alright. Of course, I wasn't paying enough attention and they took back the trade post, but it's all good. We will have the principals clear up the approach point there. And then we'll send them into the watchtower. 33 archers is absolutely ridiculous.
Onwards, Praetorians!
So we'll send them, do a little bit of damage to the other group here. How nice it is to have enough food. And essentially we can just walk Emilianus right on into the guard tower. As far as capturing it goes, who knows? Could be exceptionally difficult, but we'll only find out once we get there. Yeah, took a few losses from the archers here, but they're hanging in there. They're just taking a lazy walk on up into here, like nothing's going on. Pop a heal real quick. Be nice if we could clear those archers off the wall. Right? Anytime, guys.
I will conquer for the Senate.
We don't need to take on the entirety of their scouting force, except that we did, essentially. Well, that's fine. We'll send those archers over there. And we'll send the principals up to this trade post, just in case, because you never know. They might just decide to spring up out of holes in the ground and send another 600 troops that way. Guard tower is ours. And the archers on the outer wall are all crispy critters.
It's an honor to
Very
serve
good.
Rome.
Let's just give everybody a quick once-over with the priests. Never hurts to have a little healing. The archers unfortunately did not survive their encounter with this trade post. Whoa, there are 70 population in this village hall. This could prove to be a slight challenge, but all of them are starving, which again I don't think is supposed to happen, but it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. But that's okay. We will make do with what we've got. Okay, trying out a couple of different things just directly on my microphone, so again, my apologies if that was exceptionally loud. There's a number of options, of course, that I haven't been able to try quite yet, but I'm not sure exactly where to look either.
Let us honor our standard.
Mr. Scipio Aemilianus is almost level 60 now. Very exciting, sir.
Ready for retreat.
Okay. I think they're getting a little bit worried with how close we are. Okay. And having the archers here is going to be pretty helpful, accepting the fact, of course, that they're going to send their army over to retake it, it seems. At least they were headed that way. More reinforcements have arrived. Very good. Right, let's clear them all out here. Lots of slingers and lots of damage output.
It is an honor to fight on the
Okay. So they're sending a bunch of women warriors over here. what we may do, actually, is send, I don't know, maybe 10 defenders, 10 guards up to the guard tower up here. Must not have hit the right button there, my bad. Okay, so we're gonna pop off a quick save here. I think all but one of the original Estati there survived, which is fine. I'm gonna set off into the main set of Numantia here. Hopefully not lose a ridiculous number of troops. Actually, thinking about it now, since we're going to be taking over here fairly shortly, I didn't really need to make the guards and defenders here. It's all good, I mean. Never hurts to have more troops. Now, I would like to try...
The guard is here.
Alright, looks like it worked.
Fight to the death.
I'd like to try to capture this outpost before we head on over here. Not that it's going to do us a huge amount of good, but every bit helps. And we do actually get some principles too. So definitely not a bad thing by any means.
Praetorians. Onwards, legionnaires.
And here we go, Mr. Caraunio. Version 72,000. I did not notice that they took back this military post again. Doing pretty well so far. Granted, they are only level 20. We don't really need this other outpost. We could probably get by without it. After all, we are but a stone's throw away from victory. There are but a few defenders in our way.
Onwards, legionnaires. You will never defeat us, Roman. Make peace with your gods, because you're going to die.
No, sir. I don't think so. Although they are level 34s, and they are kicking our rear ends, that's for sure. This guy's 35. Let's see, let's throw it on you. We did actually lose one of those that had...
Defeating enemies gives me strength.
You could pick that up, that'd be great, thanks. No? Denied? That's unfortunate.
It's an honor to serve Rome.
Getting quite a few graphical errors here. But at least it's not showing up on stream end, which is very nice for me. And for you guys as well, because
The rebel nest of Numancia has fallen. Now, everyone will know what the gods have in store for those that dare oppose Rome.
Right. So, now what?
Scipio Aemilianus, who had ended the Punic Wars with a definitive victory over Carthage, culminated his brilliant military career by capturing Numantia.
Okay. Is that it then? Seems like it. Not bad. Okay. Not bad at all. So, before we start into the next one, I just want to look at a couple more things and again see if I can figure out what to do. Oh, there we go. Let me see here. Let's see, so we've got a couple of options here. I think I may have found the one. Yes, indeed I did. I like that. Perfect, okay, so hopefully from here on things will be quite a bit more bearable for you, I guess I would say. Because now I found the options exactly what I wanted. So you won't be able to hear the noise clicks or the typing or any of that stuff. Hopefully, anyway. That's the goal. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Siege of Alesia. Not really too concerned about what difficulty we do it on. Not one of those completionists or anything.
The year 52 BC. The Gallic War is at a crucial crossroads. 5 legions, led by Julius Caesar, raise a palisade and surround the fortified town of Alesia in order to defend itself from the Gallic army that is on its way to assist their besieged compatriots. They construct a second outer defense. Caesar's military genius is put to the test against an army that outnumbers him tenfold.
Caesar, the Gauls are launching a new attack.
Yes, per usual, they are.
Send a message to all of the generals and tell them to hold their positions at all costs. We cannot allow them to break this siege.
Yeah.
The enemy is trying to break through the siege and get reinforcements from outside.
Man your stations and reinforce the defenses.
Right. Makes sense. So what do we have? We've got our northwest camp, the west camp, so on and so forth. Got quite a few issues here, it seems. Monseigneur Julius Caesar. Just gonna pump a whole bunch into the experience gain, because we definitely need that. He's got 46 units to start off. Okay, that's fine. Could pull some from the camp, but that's not really necessary. Suppose we will provide food to the various camps that we've got. And basically, actually go to the right spot here. What we have to do is capture Alesia. Julius Caesar must survive, and we must hold the siege. So none of our camps can fall into enemy hands. Is that going to be easy? Absolutely not, because it looks like they're going to be getting some reinforcements from outside. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm sure that was exceptionally unbecoming. Okay, so interesting that we have some principals hanging out over here. What do we want to do? We've got some gold, not a huge amount. So we'll get just the basics going there. Again, just the basics. We have Diogenes here. He's got concealment, which is one I don't think I have seen before, so let's pump that up. And that says every attached warrior has a 2% chance per skill point to evade an enemy attack, which could be very, very handy. Discipline as well could be very handy. And their defense, they are only scouts here, so they'll probably get pretty decently destroyed. Now here on the eastern camp, we don't have any towers. We do have a lot of chariots here though, good lord. Is it necessary? Probably not. Oh boy. They are sending out their legions, it seems. Although, since they're not Roman, can they really be legions? That's the question. The all-important question. Oh, okay, not sure what happened there. Mr. Diogenes, let's not have you right on the enemy's doorstep. Some riders have broken through the line. It's only a matter of time before an enormous Gaul army comes to the aid of Alesia.
We must ensure that they do not break through our lines,
says Caesar. Right. That's all well and good. Hey, if you all want to, do your jobs, that'd be awesome. So, we are... Oh dear. My, oh my, oh my. We're gonna need our reinforcements real quick. Well, I say reinforcements, but, well. Unfortunately, one of our generals is now dead. So, we very, very quickly need to get on to recruiting what we can.
I am the chosen of
Caesar
Rome.
himself is probably going to be okay. We'll move these other troops down here, just in case somebody gets trigger happy. Chariots are taking care of business to the northwest. I don't know what we have there, but we can see something. Guess we can throw the scout in there. We'll get 10 principals. Each of our sectors, just in case. It's not a huge amount of, oh dear. I'm gonna need Anteros over here. Seems like our northeast camp is taking quite the beating. Not sure where else we might end up in trouble. Every soldier counts. Well, we're definitely going to be in trouble at the northeast. Okay. So we're settled here. For the moment. Seems like we do spawn more troops in there eventually. Mr. Caesar is going to need to see quite a few battles. Mr. Anteros has reached a new level. That's unfortunate. Anteros is not going to be able to retake anything at this rate. Matter of fact, he's going to be very close to death. We have to retake that in 260 seconds. Interesting. Looks like we may need some archers. It's a real shame we lost that other general. Because unfortunately, we don't have a lot of anything as far as movement goes for troops that we can just move around the area. Would have been handy to have another general to do it with, but no. We denied ourselves that luxury. Thankfully, though, Diogenes is still alive for the time being. Probably forget about him somewhere and end up dying in some ridiculous manner.
In formation.
What do we have going on here? Yeah, this is gonna be pretty difficult.
They will fall to my spear.
He's only got 20 troops at the moment. Yeah. Let's get these other principals out here. Caesar's doing quite alright, although he is taking some losses. I need you to not die, Diogenes.
Battle calls me.
Oops, I should have put quick march on him there. I think that would have been the most useful. Oh, no. Caesar's up there. We should be good. Our principals, unfortunately, did not survive down here. They are cleaning up camp. Okay. Oh, was I calling him Diogenes? Anteros, my bad.
My bravery
We
is
should
blood.
probably get Caesar actually doing something. Boy. Okay, so let's get him another 10 archers. Caesar is not doing particularly well up here. Oh boy. Definitely cleaning up our camp down here too. Right, he's got another level there. We'll send him to the northwest camp. And they've got plenty of food.
I do not fear
So he's
death.
got 10 more. When we can, we'll set up the tribunes. It should be fine down here, but we'll send Antares just in case somebody else happens to show up. Okay, so they should be okay there for now.
My bravery is
Caesar, I would like to get equaled out in group numbers just for aesthetic purposes.
On the move. It is an honor to fight on the front line.
3 archers, which we don't yet have recruitment of down here. That'll give us 45, so then we will do 45 principals.
It's an honor to serve Rome.
Right, everything is set down here.
My bravery is
Well,
legendary.
I was hoping they'd just go around it, but if I set them to capture it, yeah, that would make too much sense. Okay, Mr. Caesar, you need to go back up there. A bit earlier than I would have liked. But it's all good. In the hood. Well, that's interesting. So we randomly get scouts spat out.
My horse knows not of exhaustion.
Cool. Good to know. And then we get some tribunes spat out as well. Very cool.
I do not know fear.
Right, he's taking care of business up here, slowly but surely, clearing everybody out. Kind of disappointing that the tribunes are all dying, but there we go.
I am the
We
chosen
are
of
sending
Rome.
quite a few down there. Okay. Again, getting some of those graphical errors, really unfortunate. Just missed the button. Really, that is quite annoying. Okay, so I suppose what we should just do
For Caesar.
is throw everybody on inside that isn't attached to Caesar. At least that we can. Oh boy. Let me actually check. Yeah, 19, 20. Not sure what's going on here. Essentially, at this point, I am playing it off the stream. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is pop through a quick save, then we're gonna go back to the main menu and load back in, see if that fixes anything. It seems like it has for the moment. Very good. Okay, so let's get the numbers here sorted out. Come on back over here. Get some tribunes ready to go. Pop him into the center there. Actually, we need him.
We will subjugate the enemy.
This is a danger. Let's go ahead and send another.
It's an honor to serve Rome.
Well, okay, looks like they actually cleaned up pretty well there to the north. They will pump some archers in with Caesar. Also get the tribunes going here. Oh boy, here they come. Down to the southwest. We're gonna have a couple of issues. Well, it seems like I was worried for nothing down south. What I may well consider doing, though, is working my way through
We will subjugate the enemy. Ready for the fight. In formation.
and essentially just reinforcing as many of the camps as I can with what troops I can for the time being until we are much stronger, much better able to take on all of the baddies. I'll throw the scouts into the northeast camp too. And we will actually take these 10 down there. That way they don't keep getting pulled in with the new recruits. Just a moment. So now we've got that sorted out. We'll have an equal number of principals up here. It's Caesar continuing on. And we'll just slowly level them up. They're actually sending level 20s out. Not sure they were doing that before and I just hadn't noticed, or it's probably the case, knowing me. Scouts are, unfortunately, essentially useless because they just take a beating in a quarter-second flat.
My bravery is legendary.
But what can you do? Monteros, you kinda gotta get on the move here, my guy. And we're also going to need quite a few reinforcements down there. Actually, didn't count them. Okay, there we go. Oops. Too quick clicking. Alright, yep, let's let's clean out the rest of them. Glad we have the line of principles there.
Give me a target.
Very unfortunate that we don't have a way to get priests, but
For Mercury.
suppose we can't have everything we ask for, can we?
My bravery is
Send another 10 principles down there. They are level 1 though, so they're not going to be worth too much. We will also send those archers over there once they are ready.
We will subjugate the enemy.
Alrighty, there we go.
For Mercury.
Ptero's putting in some work. Caesar did lose a couple of troops. Of course, they were archers. That makes sense. Slowly getting stronger.
My bravery is legendary.
Oh boy, hello.
Onwards, Legionnaires!
Quite a few of you out here. Made quick work of them though, which is good.
I do not fear
I'm back in the town center there. Give them all a little bit of time to recover.
My
Get
bravery
all of
is
our guys
legendary.
recentered around. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there's a Trident Warrior here. That's why he's going through them all like nothing. Okay, Mr. Caesar, you're needed up north again. Eventually it's going to get to the point where we either go in or we lose. Don't really care for the scouts too much. They are pretty handy just for the speed, but okay, so let's see here. I'd like to get some more troops down here. We'll just send all of them. Get some troops ready over there as well. Very unfortunate that
In formation. My bravery is legendary.
level 20's got stuck in there as well. Should have been paying a little bit more attention
It
to
is an
that.
honor to fight on the front line.
Ready for the fight. My bravery is legendary. In formation.
Right. There we go. Looks like tribunes are all back again. And of course the ones we're recruiting as well. I've got to put my... Seems I forgot to put my troops back on in here. That was a little glitchy, sorry about that.
We will subjugate the enemy. Charge!
Give me a target.
us honor our standard.
Boy. Oh, having them glitches again. Just a moment. It doesn't seem that that actually fixes it. It was happening on the main screen as well. Might as well send the scouts up there. It's a big push straight for the camp here. Ooh boy, things are getting a little tense. Okay, so we will send Caesar on down.
Vulcan, give me strength. I do not know fear.
Just in time for the second wave here. Tribunes made pretty short work of a couple of those spearmen that went up there, which is nice. Clearing out the baddies.
For the Republic!
Well, that was a particularly long graphical glitch there. Somebody's under attack and I can't see it.
My horse knows not of exhaustion.
Onwards, legionnaires!
Again, another point where having that other commander would come in handy. Oh, well, that's not really what I wanted you to do, sir.
I am the chosen of
It's
Rome.
fine in the end, though.
Ready for
Like
the fight.
everything got sorted out pretty well, except for most of our troops got absolutely destroyed.
Battle calls me!
Okay, so I'm gonna try something real quick. Just close out the game for a moment. Give it a second to sort itself out. Quit having a heart attack. Pop back in, see if that sorts itself. No, indeed it did not. Granted, the flashes are a little shorter now. Could just be a side effect of streaming. It's unfortunate, but that is the way of things, then that is the way of things.
My bravery
Okay,
is
so once again, we're gonna send Caesar down here. Prepare for an assault.
ready for the fight.
Oh boy, well, we may not, actually. No, we're doing fine. For some reason, their color in red is pretty hard to distinguish between. when they're right next to each other anyway.
It is an honor
Could just
to
be
fight
that,
on the
you know,
front line.
I'm an idiot or whatever you want to call it.
For Mercury.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't really want you all to concentrate on the same, like, two guys, but sure. It works. You know what they say, if it fits, it ships.
Vulcan, give me strength.
Alright. Let's quick save on in here, and see what we've got. If we can even make it to the front door, that is. Well, that wasn't exactly what I was intending to happen, but that is what happens when you get distracted. My bad. Okay, so we need a couple of recoveries. Nothing too major. But they are certainly necessary. Little bit of time to heal. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention there.
Onwards, legionnaires!
In formation! It's an honor to serve Rome.
We have 215 seconds to get our rear ends over there.
Battle calls me. I do not fear death. Archers ready.
Oh boy, yeah, we're in a bit of a tizzy here, aren't we? Really does not pay to not pay attention. No, guys, come on. That distraction may well have cost us the game. Very unfortunate, but such things do happen.
Let us honor our standard.
130 seconds. So if we can get it done. Just realized I pressed the wrong button.
We will subjugate the enemy.
The Gauls have stopped attacking.
Good. Now it's our turn. Legionnaires of Rome, let's capture Alesia.
Yeah, the question is why? That seems exceptionally suspicious. 70 seconds now. $60. Okay. Well, we retook everything. So now is it just us? Or is Rome gonna send some reinforcements, do you think? Probably just us.
Let us honor our standard.
But that should be okay.
Vulcan, give me strength.
We did get some more troops spit on out for us, which is good. Okay, let's try this again. See if we can do it without failing so hard as we did last time. Whole bunch of level 20s right here. Well, all that many, I guess. Just some spears. Alright, I need you guys to concentrate on the gate. Thank you. Burn it on down real quick. Or don't. Gate, please. Thank you. Focus. There we go. Finally, took you long enough. Oh boy. There's a lot of crap going on in there.
Give me a target. Give me a target.
Okay, let's hop on out real quick. Have the archers clear off the walls a little. Slowly but surely. Oops. I should maybe get them back to some food, maybe. Not sure why they all decided to go that weird way, but sure.
On the move.
If you could make your way in here, that would be awesome.
Ready for battle.
Right, let's
Battle calls
get
me.
you guys centered around there. Uh-oh.
My bravery is legendary.
It's very hard, surprisingly, to concentrate on so many things at once. Okay, let's get all of you in with Cesar.
Mars, give me your string.
Boy, this is gonna be interesting. There's a lot of big baddies over here.
Let us honor our standard.
Caesar's reached a new level. That's great. Now, what is this? I don't really care about the boars.
It's an honor to serve Rome.
Taking a lot of losses here. Uh-oh.
I am the chosen of Rome.
No army can withstand.
We will subjugate the enemy.
Okay, so let's get ourselves sorted out real quick there. Could send everybody from here in, but I'd rather maintain some control.
For Mercury.
So what we'll do is we will send some principals over and call it good.
Give me a target.
Also, if we could stop just standing around getting killed, that would be great. Guys, really.
I am the chosen of Rome.
Burn down that gate as well. That's more than enough, thank you. This is gonna... Oh, I was thinking this is gonna hurt quite a bit, but actually not. Oh, I did not realize that there are no troops in the southwest camp. It's probably fine for the moment for archers to just clear off the walls.
For Mercury.
Elite, ready.
Right, there we go. Let's see what kind of garbage we've got sitting in here. Probably a whole bunch of level 50s or some crap like that. Nope, never mind. We do have Vercingetorix though.
Archers ready.
Made pretty short work of them.
Battle calls me.
All right. And we spoke just a moment too soon. Collect a food tax, that'd be very helpful. I'm surprised they didn't have that going, but it's okay. Of course, not that we really need the food tax or anything, but you know, couldn't hurt. Let's fix that on up.
Let us honor our standard.
All right.
Battle of Alesia establishes Julius Caesar's reputation as one of the greatest military strategists of all time. A charismatic leader, loved by his legions and feared by his enemies.
Okay, well that was a little underwhelming, but sure. Okay, what else do we have left? We've got custom adventures, which I can't read because I don't understand what that language is. Are there... Doesn't seem like there's an actual campaign, which is fine. But, we'll call it there for today. And, see if we can do another round of these scenarios maybe next week. Possibly tomorrow. If you enjoyed, feel free to join the channel if you like. This will be over on YouTube probably early tomorrow morning. And if you folks on YouTube do like it, feel free to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, and watch as much as you're willing to, because that all is very, very helpful. So I'll see you next time. Cheers.